Jimmy, what are you doing?
I'm packing.
Packing? Are you going on vacation?
No, I'm not going on vacation. I'm leaving the country.
Why are you leaving the country?
I can't stay for another 4 years of this. Who knows what he's gonna do?
Jim, I'm sorry. You're fired. Get out of here.
Nerdrotic.com.
Greetings, you over 1 million lovers of justice and the 40% who haven't subscribed yet. We have some breaking news. It looks like Jimmy Kimmel might be done. He might have gone a step too far, but it's not like him and his comrades in the corporate legacy media and the corporate access media, who are the enemy of the people, along with a lot of Hollywood, haven't played their part in dividing this country with their hysterical rhetoric over the last 10 years.
You're with a white guy. I'm going to keep you from being deported. No, he's going to deport you and put the white guy with someone else. The man is out there.
I think he's selfish. He's racist. He's misogynist. He's a liar.
Donald Trump is destroying our country and everything we care about.
The world should consider my president as public enemy number one at this point.
We have to get him. We have to get him, no matter what it takes. We have to get him. We have to bring him down. We have to send a message.
He's such a mean, nasty, hateful person. I can't see any good in him. Nothing at all. Nothing redeemable in him. He's got to be stopped.
The Republicans who are still on Team Trump are apparently fascist enablers.
Do you think Donald Trump is a fascist?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Oh, I'm going to come.
And there's no worse culprit than Late Night, who has been demonizing and vilifying not just a president, but anybody who voted for him or anybody who just doesn't believe them for the last 10 years. Half of our fellow citizenry.
Donald Trump is a fascist. And when it comes to democracy versus fascism, I'm sorry, there are not fine people on both sides. So you need to choose Donald Trump or the American people.
Beta! We already know Stephen Colbert will be gone in May of next year, and now it looks like Jimmy Kimmel is gone. And it looks like he's gone for telling a lie. And I know I have to be specific because he's been lying to the people along with the rest of his ilk and Late Night for the last decade. But this one was pretty insidious, and not even Disney's ABC could let this one stand. As I record this video, it's been 1 week since the assassination of Charlie Kirk, a man who just wanted to sit down and exchange ideas with college students in a respectful way, and they killed him for it. And he was killed by a radical leftist Antifa supporter who was living with a transgender furry.
This guy was into some weird.
Now, early on, the media was really trying to convince people that this shooter was MAGA. But as more information came out, it became crystal clear that he wasn't. On the evening of Monday, September 15th, when the entire world knew what the shooter's motivation was at this point, Jimmy Kimmel decided to roll with this.
We hit some new lows over the weekend with the MAGA gang desperately trying to characterize this kid who murdered Charlie Kirk as anything other than one of them and doing everything they can to score political points from.
It's completely vile. It's completely disgusting. And no, Jimmy, you can't hide behind your 21 writers or say you didn't have enough information. You knew exactly what you were doing. Of course, the next day he got a lot of clapback, and quite frankly, I don't think anyone was expecting Disney's ABC to do anything about it. Then on the morning of September 17th, Benny Johnson had the commissioner of the FCC on, and they discussed it.
Do you believe that what Jimmy Kimmel said rises to the level of news distortion?
Look, again, the FCC could be called upon to be an ultimate judge in that, but at this point, I think it's clear, it appears to be clear, that you can make a strong argument that this is sort of an intentional effort to mislead the American people about a very core fundamental fact, a very important matter. At the end of the day, if we do get called upon to cast a vote on this, Disney will have a chance to put in their arguments and explain it. But this is a very, very serious issue right now for Disney.
Still, I don't think anybody realistically believed Disney's ABC was going to do anything about it until this bomb dropped a few hours later from their affiliate Nexstar. Nexstar Media Group, which owns about 32 of the 200 ABC stations, said this: "Today, we announced that the company's own partner television stations affiliated with the ABC television network would preempt Jimmy Kimmel Live for the foreseeable future, beginning with tonight's show. Nexstar strongly objects to recent comments made by Mr. Kimmel concerning the killing of Charlie Kirk and will replace the show with other programming in its ABC affiliated markets." They went on to say Mr. Kimmel's comments about the death of Mr. Kirk are offensive and insensitive at a critical time in our national political discourse. And it's my belief this forced Disney's ABC's hand to do something that they might not have done, because ABC suspends Jimmy Kimmel Live indefinitely over Charlie Kirk comments. The network's decision comes after affiliate group Nexstar said it will pull the late night show, and the chairman of the FCC suggested he might take action against ABC. From Variety, ABC pulls Jimmy Kimmel Live indefinitely after host Charlie Kirk comments. Do I have any sympathy for Jimmy Kimmel? Let's just say I have about as much sympathy for him as he had for the people who refused to take the jab.
Vaccinated person having a heart attack? Yes, come right on in. We'll take care of you. Unvaccinated guy who gobbled horse goo? Rest in peace, Wheezy.
And the free speech argument will rightly come up. Do I think he should be fired over his speech or opinions? Absolutely not. Do I think he should be fired for lying? Well, not necessarily, but it's really not up to me. I do think he should be fired for being really shitty at his job. And I have no problem with him getting fired using somebody's death to score some political points. Disney's ABC, see, I'm not the only one saying it, said it would take Jimmy Kimmel's popular? I'm not so sure about that late night show off its schedule indefinitely after one of the biggest owners of the TV stations in the US, Nexstar Media, said it intended to preempt airings of the program following remarks the host made about the killing of conservative activist Charlie Kirk. How about just Charlie Kirk? How about just human being Charlie Kirk? You cannot hate the media enough. In the monologue Monday night, which you heard earlier in the video, Kimmel said that the MAGA gang was trying to score political points off Kirk's murder, and then Jimmy followed it up by trying to score political points. What a scumbag. Variety goes on to explain Disney's maneuver is likely to further inflame American partisanship because the media and Disney and Jimmy Kimmel haven't done that for years already. Over the assassination of Kirk, the activist is viewed as a hero by many, and several prominent conservatives have called for any critic of his work to be silenced. I think more people were talking about the celebration of his death, but of course, that doesn't get brought up. You can certainly criticize his views. I don't have a problem with it, no matter how nuanced the argument may be. Oh, show me the nuance of celebrating a man's death. Show me the nuance of dancing on a grave. Now, according to The Hollywood Reporter, Kimmel was prepared to address the backlash on Wednesday night's show. He planned to explain what he said and demonstrate how it was taken out of context. How in the hell could you have taken that out of context? It was your own monologue that was written by other people. When asked by The Hollywood Reporter, the source said that Kimmel was not planning on apologizing. He felt what he said did not require an apology. As everyone knows, Jimmy Kimmel, along with Howard Stern, is one of the biggest sellouts out there, and the hard truth is they're all a bunch of phonies. But I think Jimmy genuinely believes he doesn't need to apologize in this situation, and that might be the most authentic thought he's had in his entire life. So by all means, don't apologize if you don't want to. And even if he did, no one would believe him. But as it stands right now, the Jimmy Kimmel Show is canceled. I would argue it should have been canceled years ago because he's not funny or good at his job. And you know what? Maybe Disney's ABC was just looking for an excuse, considering the Colbert Show, which had better ratings, lost $40 million last year. I'm guessing the Jimmy Kimmel Show is losing a few bucks as well.
Winners aren't losers. They're winners, like me. A loser's a loser. Which one will you be?
So we'll see how this plays out, but as of right now, Jimmy Kimmel is done, and I look forward to the corporate legacy Access Media framing this as some sort of an assault on free speech, even though it's a private company doing what a private company wants. The same Access Media that had no problem with Gina Carano or Roseanne Barr getting fired.
I thought the bitch was white! Damn it!
and they will all of a sudden remember the value of free speech. You know, the thing the media collectively forgot about the previous 8 years. I'll say this once again, I don't think Jimmy Kimmel should be fired for his thoughts, his opinions, being an asshole, railing on half the country, railing on Trump. I don't care about any of that. I am for people getting fired because they suck at their job, but we don't want to give Jimmy that excuse because it's very different in this case. He absolutely knew what he was doing. Jimmy Kimmel lied. He knew he lied, and he used the murder of Charlie Kirk to demonize half the country, and you can't hide behind your 21 writers or play dumb and say you didn't know. I have no sympathy for you. You f***ed around and you found out. And to anybody bitching about cancel culture right now, let's ask Charlie Kirk what he thinks about it. Oh, you can.
Nerdrotic.com. Please subscribe.